Here comes the 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Yelich will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 27.
Next, it'll be Suzuki. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Now here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So stepping in is Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
Second baseman, Colton.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Next to stand in is Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a 1 for 12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
So next to bat will be Christian Yelich. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. And set to go as the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
And now the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Rafael Ortega swinging a shot toward right center. Cain is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 18.
So in now for Chicago, number 18. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there. 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Ian Happ trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Wisdom leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's by him for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Pops this one up. Madrigal waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Now to bat, Narvaez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Popped him up. Madrigal over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Up next, Willie Adames, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's only 2 for 10.
Wilson Contreras.
Now the first pitch. Line drive, base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs' designated hitter.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Popped him up. Urias has room in foul territory. 1 out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Contreras, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 are gone now, and the Cubs half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. He's set, and the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there. I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Heading out towards shallow right. Suzuki in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Rowdy Tellez trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
That's a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now to the plate, Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan? A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The batter, Number 16.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Up next
And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop. And almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Into the box, Rafael Ortega as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 pitch.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, number 18, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Ned. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Center fielder, number 6. Lorenzo. Kane.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. In now is Lorenzo Kane as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Here comes the 1-2. It is looked at for ball number 2. Fly ball out to right field. Suzuki will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So we got him swinging. Christian Yelich becomes out number 2 this inning.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. This is foul right side. He popped out in his first trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
As he sends it on the ground to first.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Ian Happ. First pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there, and he's out.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Narvaez is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Base is empty, 2 away, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
At the plate, Nico Horner. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney. Now to the plate, here is Willie Adames. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Now here's the first offering. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Happ will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So the bases are empty here with two gone. And stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. Hit hard towards center. And that is in there for a two-out base knock. So he delivers with two away, and the bottom of the fifth marches on.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Urias is off at first with two away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Wisdom in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Weekly hit to third, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick.
And now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. 1-0 count. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and two strikes now. And he looks at a cold strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one. Suzuki back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. One run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Three and 2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. The next Cub up, Rafael Ortega, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. The 2-1 home. Runners off for second. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Suzuki rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning. I think he might have taken that third out for granted. Instead, he gives up a 2-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. Through 5 1/2, it's now 2-0 Chicago.
Leading off for the Brewers,
50th pitch of the game on its way. And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Pulled toward right center field. Ortega is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Number 6.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Kane flew out last time up. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number
in is
22.
Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Count now, a ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Now at the plate is Ian Happ. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
No balls and a strike to count. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Jonathan Villar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Adames brings it in over to first, and that retires the side. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side. Give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Not shortstop. Really?
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets blocked.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Keston Hiura, trying here to plate the tying run from second. 0-1 the count. Number 18 trying to get there. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Luis Urias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
The 0-2. Hit hard to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nico Horner trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Hit down the third base line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to hit is Nick Madrigal. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Liner towards second. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Suzuki comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Madrigal stands at first with one out. And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Misses, ball 2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Number 16.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
At the plate now, Rafael Ortega, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Justin Topa is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
56. Justin Topa.
To the plate now, number 18, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him.
12.
Up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Colton Wong is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Ortega is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And here's Christian Yelich now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch
as he'll send a ground ball down to third.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Josh Hader enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several games.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Wilson Contreras for his career in this matchup. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next to the Cubs.
Stepping in next, Jonathan Villar grounded out in his last at bat. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Nico Horner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hit to third. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Chris Martin comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 58.
At the plate now is Hunter Renfroe. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2.
Leading off for the Brewers.
That one yanked just foul.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
So now to the plate, Narvaez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their start. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alec Mills earns his first win of the season. Chris Martin closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes.